I do want to talk about the Gas Money Podcast.
Can we do that, please?
So first and foremost, I'm going to give us another round of applause. God bless America. Now, this is our 100th YouTube episode. The Gas Money Podcast started before podcasts ever had video. It was an audio only experience. And I just want to thank all the people that got us here. So you guys are very familiar with the Charlie Way and Mike Says, because these guys have been rocking with us for like the last 50 episodes. But it took a gigantic amount of sweat, tears, arguments, love, agreements, disagreements to get us here.
Whippings.
Nah, none of that. So I just want to go through the history of the whole show and just go through this journey with us. So I want to thank the original cast, which was myself, AG. We had Chubbs, which a lot of you are probably familiar with because he was in the video era. And
that's with Drake, right? Chubbs?
Nah, different Chubbs. And my boy Zap, y'all probably know him because he's a big promoter out here in Queens. He's all over the place, so y'all know him. And then on the ones and twos, we had TC. He was our guy behind the camera. Oh, well, we didn't have a camera. The guy behind the audio. That's all he did. He made sure the audio was great, and he rocked out with us. Then we got into another show, and then we had a dope cast that came through. Same guys were there, but we added my boy Red. I think he's out there doing comedy now. Find him. He's a funny guy, hell of a guy. And then we had Keocho, which was the first Dominican on our show. So, y'all was always represented. She was dope. She was, represented women very well. She was a fan favorite. She, held us down during our male chauvinist days. Okay. She was there to keep us even keel. She researched a lot for us, so we always knew what the fuck we were talking about. Even though we never know what we were talking about, she was there to make sure we knew what we were talking about. And of course, she was with her man Ace, who was, my boy. He was like an OG for me in my life, but Red as well. And Ace was like the conspiracy dude. Okay. So he was there like anytime there was a new conspiracy, he was on it with the crypto. He was a big Elon Musk guy. We gave him a lot of shit for that. But he was always on it. And they were a wonderful cast. And we don't get to the 100th episode without them as well. And then we started, we had to go to, the pod had its issues. Yeah. And then of course Tune came. Tune came in our darkest hour. Y'all know Tune because he's on the pod. He makes amazing clothing. These shorts are from Tune. Cop them. They're fire. I wear a lot of his clothing all the time. The Rotten Apple Club. Go cop some merch. Fire stuff. And we're going to be doing a collab with him soon for some Gas Money stuff.
Fire.
But yeah, so Tune came in our darkest hour when everybody was kind of like gone and we thought the show was not going to go on anymore. So Tune came. So it was me, Tune, and Chubbs. We rocked out and the show made it all the way to video. Tune was there for all of that, and then, things happened. And then Cash came. Cash came through. He was very instrumental with us getting the YouTube and the social media and stuff like that. He was amazing at that, making sure we had clips before the great Charlie. I mean, I don't know who he is, but before the great Charlie was here, Cash was holding it down with the clips and making sure that, you can talk all you want. You can make the most fire episodes, but if nobody can see him or hear him, it don't matter. So absolutely, the clips were very instrumental, and Cash was, held it down. And, eventually, people got to do what they got to do for themselves. And then, of course, Charlie made his way onto the show. Charlie was, I don't know where he is today, but he was great.
Through Cash, too.
Yeah. Cash brought him in. Yeah, Charlie made his way onto the show. Big, clumsy guy, didn't know what to expect. But he was a natural. One of the few people that I can say personally that the minute they got on the show, it was like he was here since day one. He's a podcaster. That's the best thing I can say about him. He's a podcaster through and through, and he's taking our clips to another level. This guy is like cerebral with it. He knows what he's doing. But we were still missing something. Yeah. We were missing something. It was just us.
Yeah.
And then, he found Mike and E, and y'all are Mr. and Miss Viral. Shout out E, wherever you are, E. I hope you're doing your thing. You probably want to forget about us some days because I know we get a little controversial. But E, you always have a spot on the Gas Money Podcast. And Mike. Mike says whatever Mike says goes. That's what it exactly like. Mike was a breath of fresh air. We were kind of getting a little stale. Charlie might not want to admit it. It was just two of us talking to each other all day. But yeah, Mike really came through, bro, like a hurricane. And he goes viral by accident, and he's been a great addition. And we're here. We made it to 100. Before I stop, gassing the pod. See what I did there?
I like
Before
that.
I stop gassing the pod, though, I do want to have a special shout out to the gas attendants. There's some superstar gas attendants out there. Most of them are, I'm sure you guys probably have some. Y'all can shout them out too. I got my boy Josh Lee. He's a long-time listener. My son Nomarcito, my man. They don't miss an episode. They've been here since day one. They always support him. My man Rick, shout out Rick. They just support us, bro. Like they hit me up when shit is funny. They let me know, like, yo, the audio was bad this week. They are part of it. When we say gas attendants, we don't mean it lightly. They're family. So shout out everybody. Shout out the Gas Money Podcast from episode 0 to today. It would be impossible without you guys. Y'all got any shout outs?
Of course.
Oh, Charlie's back. Another round of applause.
Okay.
There we go.
I'm being serious for this.
Yeah, go ahead, man.
One major shout out, huge shout out, a legendary shout out to AG.
Absolutely.
Round of applause for AG. As everything you said is amazing, but the common denominator in all those iterations and all those casts and all those ups and downs and all those dark times to light times to whatever the case is AG. He stayed consistent, stayed the course, is persistent, if I'm a podcaster, you're, half of one. But yeah, no, much credit to you. People underestimate and undermine or underrate what consistency means and what it does. And if anything you've shown throughout this whole podcast Gas Money journey is consistency.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Congratulations, man.
Yeah, you guys don't have any special people I want to shout out? I got more I can shout out. I just didn't want to.
Go ahead, take the mic.
No, I don't really have nobody specific.
Okay. Damn, I got so many more people. I got my family.
I mean, I have people that watch, but I can't name everybody. Like, thank you for everybody who watches and comments. I
got my homegirl Hannah. I got my homeboy Shiraz. Like it's a ton of people, bro. Like I would run out of people shouting them out, but I appreciate.
Don't make me bring the saxophone out on you.
Bring it out. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. I promise you, we're about to start the show. All right, I think we should actually start the show.